Today's episode is about the book Switch by Chip and Dan Heath. This book is filled with great thinking about change agency that can be helpful to anyone trying to get their organization to adopt new behaviors, such as being lean, being agile, or being extreme programmers, or really anything at all. In this vlog, I plan to dig deep into the book and eventually show how I apply the concepts in trying to create change in my organization. In today's episode, I'll talk about the very first concept from the book: people problems versus situation problems. At a movie theater in suburban Chicago in 2000, some unsuspecting moviegoers showed up to watch a matinee of Mel Gibson's Payback.
See, I am going to turn you into the outfit for a reward. And maybe they'll be so impressed that they'll ask me to join, and I'll be on Easy Street. Medical, dental. I'm going to walk you right in. Porter on the hoof. Unless you get rambunctious. Then I'll just have to take care of you myself.
They received a free soft drink and a free bucket of popcorn. They were asked to stay after the movie to complete a survey about the concession stand. They were actually part of a study of irrational eating behavior. There was something special about the popcorn. It was wretched, and this was deliberate. It had been popped 5 days earlier so that it would be so stale that it would squeak when you ate it. At random, people were given either a medium-sized bucket or a large. Everybody got a bucket to make sharing unnecessary. Both buckets were so big that none of the moviegoers could finish their portions. The researchers wanted to know, would someone with a larger inexhaustible supply of popcorn eat more than someone with a smaller inexhaustible supply? By weighing the buckets before and after, the researchers know how much each person ate. The results were surprising. People with the larger bucket ate 33% more popcorn. Brian Wansink authored the study and described his results in his book, Mindless Eating.
This is 5-day-old popcorn. It is nasty. And what we end up finding, even with this popcorn, is that people ended up eating about 33% more popcorn if you gave them a big thing. But if you said, hey, you eat 33% more popcorn, was it because you're hungry? They go, no, I wasn't hungry. You say it's because it was good? They go, no, it was terrible. 2 people even asked for their money back.
It was the size of the container that determined how much was eaten. No other theory explains the behavior. The people weren't eating for pleasure. They weren't driven by a desire to finish their bucket. Both buckets were too big to finish. And it didn't matter whether they were hungry or full. Imagine that someone showed you the data from the popcorn study. You would likely think that some people are moderate snackers and others are gluttons. Public health experts would get concerned about the gluttons and would likely want to motivate the gluttons to adopt healthier habits. But if you want to eat less popcorn, the solution is simple. Give the people smaller buckets. And that is the first surprise about change. What looks like a people problem is often a situation problem.